Have you ever had one of those days where you just can't seem to get going? You know, when your energy is zapped and you're left wondering, am I just lazy or is this something more? Well, you're not alone, and today we're diving into the 5 telltale signs that distinguish burnout from plain old laziness. Sign 1, lack of motivation. If you're lazy, you might not want to do the task at hand. But with burnout, it's different. You might want to do it, but you just can't muster the energy. Imagine this. Sarah, a graphic designer, used to wake up excited about her projects. Her creativity was like a boundless ocean, and ideas would flow effortlessly. But lately, the story has changed. Now, when the alarm rings, Sarah hits snooze not once, not twice, but 4 times. She drags herself out of bed, not because she's looking forward to the day, but because she has to. At work, the projects that once sparked joy now feel like a chore. She stares at the screen, the cursor blinking back at her, waiting for her to start. But where she once saw a canvas full of possibilities, she now sees an overwhelming blank page. It's not that she doesn't want to work, she just can't seem to find the spark that used to ignite her passion. This isn't the laziness that can be fixed with a strong cup of coffee or a brisk walk. This is burnout, whispering lies that her work doesn't matter, that her efforts are futile. It's a thief, stealing the joy from tasks that used to bring satisfaction and a sense of accomplishment. Sarah's story is a classic example of burnout. It's not about lacking the desire to do the work. It's about lacking the energy and the emotional capacity to bring that desire to life. It's a signal that something needs to change, whether it's taking a break, seeking support, or finding new ways to reignite that creative flame. If Sarah's story resonates with you, know that you're not alone and that it's okay to seek help. Burnout is a sign that you've been strong for too long, and it's time to recharge and find balance again. Sign 2, emotional exhaustion. Feeling emotionally drained isn't just about needing a break. It's like your emotions have run a marathon and can't take another step. Meet James, a dedicated nurse who has always been known for his compassion and resilience. He's the one who could always be counted on to lift the spirits of his patients and colleagues alike. But these days, James finds himself in uncharted waters. After years of giving his all, the endless shifts and emotional toll of caring for others have started to weigh heavily on him. He used to be the first to crack a joke to lighten the mood. But now, his laughter comes less frequently. His heart, once so full of empathy, feels like it's running on empty. One particularly grueling day, James found himself sitting in his car after a shift, unable to drive home. Tears streamed down his face, not because of one bad day, but because it felt like an accumulation of countless days just like it. He felt a profound sense of weariness that sleep couldn't cure and a weekend off couldn't fix. This is the essence of emotional exhaustion. It's not about being sad or needing a break. It's about feeling as though you've given so much of yourself that there's nothing left to give. It's a state where even the most caring and dedicated individuals find themselves questioning their ability to continue. James's story is a powerful reminder that emotional exhaustion can affect anyone, and it's a sign that it's time to prioritize self-care and seek support. It's not a weakness. It's a human response to prolonged stress and demands. Sign 3, reduced performance. When you're lazy, maybe you cut corners. But burnout? It's like your brain's in a fog and even simple tasks feel monumental. Picture Tom, a software developer who prides himself on his problem-solving skills. He's the guy who could untangle complex code and debug issues that left others scratching their heads. But something's changed. These days, Tom sits in front of his dual monitors, his eyes glazed over, staring at lines of code that might as well be hieroglyphics. There was a time when Tom would dive into coding challenges with gusto, his fingers flying across the keyboard as he crafted elegant solutions. Now he finds himself reading the same line of code over and over, unable to process what it means or what comes next. It hit him hard during a team meeting when he couldn't answer a question about a project he'd been working on for months. His mind went blank, and he felt a flush of embarrassment. It wasn't a lack of knowledge. It was as if his brain had hit a wall. This isn't the procrastination that comes with not wanting to do a task. This is burnout manifesting as a fog that clouds your thoughts and slows you down. It's a frustrating experience where your usual drive and clarity are replaced by a sense of mental paralysis. Tom's story is a testament to how burnout can sap your performance and leave you feeling incompetent. It's a wake-up call that you need to step back and address the underlying issues causing this mental block. Sign 4, detachment. It's not just about procrastinating. It's a sense of feeling disconnected from your work and even the people around you. Meet Lisa, a once passionate teacher who found joy in every classroom interaction. She thrived on the energy of her students and the daily exchange of knowledge. But over time, something shifted. The vibrant classroom she loved began to feel like a distant memory, and she found herself going through the motions, disconnected from the very place that used to light up her world. Each morning, Lisa walked into her classroom, greeted by the eager faces of her students. But instead of the warmth she used to feel, there was a cold void. She delivered her lessons, but her heart wasn't in it. The discussions, the questions, the lively debates that once sparked such excitement in her were now just noise in the background. It came to a head during parent-teacher conferences. As parents shared their appreciation for her work, Lisa nodded and smiled. But inside, she felt nothing. She used to cherish these moments, seeing the impact of her efforts. Now, it was as if she was looking at her career through a foggy window, unable to connect with the success that was hers. This detachment isn't about not caring. It's about a deep sense of disconnection that seeps into every aspect of your work and relationships. It's a protective mechanism, a wall that goes up when you've been too engaged for too long without a break. Lisa's story is a poignant example of how burnout can lead to a sense of detachment, making even the most meaningful work feel distant and unfulfilling. It's a sign that it's time to reconnect with yourself and what you love about your work. Sign 5, physical symptoms. We're talking headaches, stomach issues, and just feeling run down. It's your body's way of saying, hey, something's not right here. Consider the case of Angela, a project manager known for her meticulous attention to detail and her ability to juggle multiple projects without breaking a sweat. But these days, Angela is dealing with a different kind of pressure, one that's not listed on any project timeline: the physical toll of burnout. Angela used to start her day with a run, feeling the rush of endorphins setting the tone for a productive day. But now, she wakes up to a chorus of aches. Her head throbs with a persistent headache, her stomach churns with unease, and her energy levels are at an all-time low. At first, she brushed it off as a passing bug or just a bad day. But as these symptoms persisted, Angela realized they were signals from her body, warning her that something was off balance. The stress of constant deadlines, the pressure to perform, and the long hours had manifested into physical symptoms that she could no longer ignore. This isn't the occasional feeling of being under the weather that we all experience. This is your body sounding the alarm that it's time to slow down and heal. It's a reminder that our physical health is inextricably linked to our mental well-being. Angela's story is a stark reminder that burnout doesn't just affect our minds. It can also manifest in physical ways that impact our daily lives. It's crucial to listen to these signals and take proactive steps towards recovery. So what do you think? Do these signs ring true for you? If they do, it's time to take a step back and reassess. And remember, it's okay to ask for help. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Got thoughts or experiences to share? Drop a comment below. We love hearing from you. And if there's a topic you're itching to learn more about, let us know. Before you go, check out the links in the description for more resources to help you navigate the tricky waters of burnout and self-care. Until next time, take care of yourselves and keep that energy flowing.